Hey, here I go again. My rant and rave, but it's still my therapy. Okay. Now, I done approached this shit years and years ago, okay? Which, okay, my account went down, okay? I got fact checked, okay? I got hacked and scammed because, like, I'm not naive and shit, okay? It's just the fact that I do love to help people. And, like, I made a mistake by trusting people. And I do trust people to a certain extent, okay? But the thing is, the shit, I can't trust anybody and just see them eye to eye, okay? And like I said, your eyes is your soul, okay? And plus, I can also see certain people aura, okay? I can also, okay, give them the opportunity, even though I know they a snake and snakes do shed the skin, okay? But all snakes ain't poisonous, alright, if you get my drift, alright? But there are times, like you do have to be careful, okay? I'm not gonna lie, alright? I will give anybody the benefit of the doubt, okay? It's not being naive, it's not being weak, none of that, okay? Because people do change and do want the opportunity to change their life. And you just might be that person that may change their life, okay? For maybe just being there for them, okay? Saying a kind word, or just what I'm doing right now, okay? Because you got to crawl before you can walk, alright? Because if you walk before you crawl, okay, you ain't gonna know how to crawl, okay? Because you got it backwards, alright? Just like, okay, you go up in life, okay? Remember how you got there, okay? Because sometimes people got cheat sheet, okay? And you can't cheat all the time because eventually the blueprint gonna show up, alright? And it's gonna show that you was always a copy, okay? And you had to step on toes to get where you was at, alright? Because you can only go but so far, alright? Just like, okay, using people, taking their kindness as weakness and shit, okay? Be careful about that too, okay? Because certain people get sick and tired of being sick and tired. Okay, you ain't seen that show called Snap, okay? Now, some of these women, okay, they don't snap, okay? They done had a bad childhood. Like, I ain't gonna say I had one, but shit, it could have went either here or there. But I'm still here, and I still got love in my heart. Even though I got played so bad and shit, I should have been the conductor, okay? Because it would have been a better, okay, scenario, all right? But one thing about it, I'm going to conduct this. I'm going to compose this. And I'm going to play this, okay? Motherfuckers got it twisted, okay? Seriously, they do. And they think they got it with you, okay? Nah, okay? Because you are the star, okay? They ain't nothing but a co-star, okay? And a cameo, and a walk-in, okay? You direct your life, okay? You produce your life, okay? You screenplay your life, okay? They ain't nothing but, okay, background noise, alright? And then sometimes you gotta get rid of the background noise and have silence, okay? Because silence is the key at times, okay? Silence is more valuable than anything, okay? Because certain people want your answer, but if you give them silence, okay, they get very impatient, they get stupid and reckless, okay? Then that's when they show their hand like poker, okay? You may have the worst hand in the world, okay? As long as you have courage and shit, you can outbluff them, okay? Because all they doing is playing the game. And you got to play the game with them, even though you don't want to play the game, okay? That's just like playing, okay, they're playing checkers, and you've been playing chess all your life, okay? You always been 10 steps forward, okay? And they trying to catch up, and they can't even stay in the lane and mind the business. Now, what's up with that? But, like right now, I'm just ranting and raving, speaking my mind, getting my therapy out. And if any of y'all can relate to what I'm saying, shit, I appreciate it. Because, like I said, I'm learning, I'm growing, and I'm starting to love and appreciate myself, okay? And that's what you need to do, okay? You don't need nobody in your head. That's just like having a celly, okay? You don't need no celly, okay? You don't need nobody in your head rent free. That's just like people, places, things, okay? Do you always love you, babes?